see just about everything from here. The Courageous Two, the Merkabas, the Bobcat, even the Pantagruel. And across from it all, Crossbell City, and the blinding lights of Orcus Tower. The celebration's going to be over soon. Everyone's probably heading back to their rooms. I need to make a decision soon. Should I ask her to meet me again? Or should I stop myself, assuming the worst of my fate tomorrow?
What a wonderful breeze.
That sounds like...
Wow, this is an amazing view. I can see Mishalam, the Pantagruel, and even Crossbell City. Bringing me here to sober up. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Oh, it's nothing like that. I simply got the idea when we landed here this evening. More to the point, I had anticipated your inevitable inebriation, my dear Shara.
You really do know me. This is nice. I miss those days when we were able to share drinks together. But you've been doing a fantastic job ever since coming back to the Empire. Though they call you debaucherous prince, you never let it get to you. You've been there for your family. Hell, the whole Empire.
Well, I've never been without people supporting me. Mueller, my parents, Alphen, Class 7, the Viscount, the Erebonian Bracers. I can't forget Lloyd's team, and, of course, Estelle and Joshua. But most of all, you.
No, I couldn't do a thing to help you. Sure, I held on to the artifact for you and acted as a liaison. But I couldn't stop the Courageous from being destroyed. I couldn't keep you safe. I'm sorry, Olivier. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you. It must have been painful. You've suffered so much.
Now that you're here, all that pain is but a distant memory. We'll be there tomorrow. Together. That's all that matters.
But... No, you're right. Just leave it to me. The silver streak will light the way for your radiant wings.
I'll be counting on it. And it may not be fair to ask you at a time like this, yet. If we can claim victory in tomorrow's battle and stop the Great Twilight, if we can put out the fires of war and bring peace to this land once more, would you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
Whoops. Didn't mean to invade their privacy there. Still, I knew they were close, but not this close. I guess that incident with Burl must have really helped bring them together. Can't say for sure if she'll accept his proposal or not. But I really hope she does. I'm rooting for you, Your Highness. What am I saying? I have my own decisions to make right now. Who should I spend my last night with? Miss Herschel, my apologies for being so late to our meeting.
What's with the miss? I keep telling you there's no need for formalities with me, Rean. I know I keep having to mention I'm older than you, but we are still colleagues, you know?
Sorry. It's just, well, I was raised to respect my elders, after all.
Gosh, Rean, it's always something with you. You know how I feel, and this is what I get in return.
I'm only teasing. I really am glad you came, Toa.
Then show it, why don't you?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to lighten the mood. I know you're worried about me being the sacrifice. But, like I promised, I'm not giving up. Not when the future still holds so much for everyone. For us. I love you, Toa. They say the best things come in the smallest packages. You have more courage, determination, and a bigger heart than anyone. Even when you push yourself too hard, I love every part of you, shortcomings included. There's nothing I want more than to be by your side now and forever.
Rean, I want to be with you too. Not just as a friend or a colleague, but as your one and only. Wow.
They really went all out, huh?
Yeah. By the way, Rean, don't think I didn't notice all those little jabs you snuck in there.
I just wanted to be as honest with you as I can. Like I said, I love every part of you. And well, you know, little jabs for little...
Okay, enough is enough. If you really love me, then you have to prove it. I'm not going up there, you know.
Oh.
Well, or is that too much work for you?
Of course not. As a matter of fact, this is perfect for us. Laura!
Rean. I wasn't sure you'd come.
Of course I came. I was the one who invited you out here.
I know. But I had no idea what to think. My heart's been racing the whole time. You asked to meet, just the two of us. Already knowing my feelings for you. And I know I'm far from the only one who has such feelings. There are others, more charming and more graceful. Considering that, there's no way I wouldn't be this flustered.
Well, if you say so.
Don't laugh at me! I can't claim the same level of expertise in romance as I can with the blade. But like I said, I will neither run nor hide from my feelings. If you have your answer, I ask that you give it.
Alright then. As you know, Laura, I am the sacrifice. There's no telling what might happen in tomorrow's battle. It racks me with guilt to know how many people will lose their lives because of me. It's too late to deny it now, but under no circumstances does that mean I'll ever abandon hope. Because I know that tomorrow I'll have someone dependable by my side. Someone more precious to me than any other. I know that because she's right here, in front of me. I love you, Laura. Not as a dear friend, and not as a fellow swordsman walking along the same path, but as one heart loves another.
Rean. Is this really happening? Or is this just some beautiful vision? A trick of the countless lights around us?
Could a vision do this?
Just how many times have you done this before? You didn't give me a chance. My face feels like it's on fire.
Just think of it as my little payback for Byronia. Besides, this isn't the first time we've been in each other's arms like this.
Those hugs were simply to mark happy reunions. An embrace is a gesture of affection, sure, but a kiss is...
So, you were saying?
Very well. I suppose I'll let you get away with it this once. But in return, you have to stay here. With me. Just a little while longer.
I'll stay. Not just a little while longer, but until dawn.
Bold as ever.
Instructor Rean!
There you are, Yuna. Sorry, looks like I got here a bit too early.
No worries. I'm just glad you're here. But what about everyone else? Are you sure it's okay meeting up with me like this?
Honestly, no. I wasn't sure. And yet there I was, reaching out to you. You were direct with your feelings for me, so it's only fair I do the same for you. It just felt like the right thing to do.
Hearing you say it like that is a little... Still, I've been preparing myself for this. Whatever your answer is, I'm ready to hear it. But before that, I wanted to apologize.
Apologize? For what?
After the tennis match, in the heat of the moment, I just unloaded all my feelings on you out of nowhere. I know you, Instructor Rean. Once I confessed, I knew you'd put all your effort into coming up with just the right response. I know it couldn't have been easy for you. I must have weighed you down with my feelings. I wish I could just brush it off as a joke, say I was just kidding or something. But I can't, because none of it was a joke. I meant it all. Every word. I like you, Instructor Rean. When I'm with you, I'm always home.
Yuna. You know I'm the sacrifice. There's no telling what might happen in tomorrow's battle. I kept putting this off, telling myself that now wasn't the right time, but maybe there was never a right time to begin with. Maybe in truth, it was I who hadn't come to terms with my own feelings yet. There's just something about you, your dedication, your perseverance. But nevertheless, you're still my student.
Huh?
I have a duty as your instructor, and that's a line I just can't cross. If I did, I wouldn't be the same man you fell for. And until you recognize that distinction, I'm afraid I can't... Yuna?
Seriously? You're gonna come this far just to pull another one pictures on me? Of course you did. I mean, why wouldn't you? And I even kinda like that about you too. But... Ugh, come on! Fine. In that case, please, at least promise me this. Promise me you'll make it through tomorrow. I want you right there watching me when I graduate. And then, once that happens, we won't be teacher and student anymore.
Yuna. Alright, I promise. Sorry we have to put this on hold for so long.
Don't worry. I can wait. No matter what happens, my feelings for you will never change. I promise.
There's the Yuna I know.
So beautiful. It's almost like they're all out there cheering us on from the sky.
I know exactly what you mean. Let's give it everything we've got, Yuna. Help me keep my promise to you.
Right.
Instructor Sarah!
Hey, slow down there. No need to rush on my account. I'm just here a little early. Got way too antsy sitting around waiting, you know?
Listen, Instructor. I'm the sacrifice. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? This might be our last chance to talk like this. I don't want any regrets. That's why I asked you to meet me here.
I feel the same. I've also got my share of things I don't want to leave unsaid.
I love you, Sarah. I know I'm inexperienced, and far from your type at that. But I want to be with you, now and forever.
I want the same, rean. Yes, you were my student, but at some point you became something so much more after we talked about my past, when I almost lost you at the canyon. I realized I never want to let you go. I want to be right here with you, always. Some instructor I turned out to be.
I've already graduated. There's nothing stopping us.
Look at that. They really went all out, huh? Couldn't ask for a better mood tonight. Makes me want to work all that much harder tomorrow.
Me too. We'll give it our all. Together. Emma!
Good evening, Rean. It's a wonderful night, isn't it?
It is indeed. It's thanks to you that we're able to enjoy ourselves tonight.
Well, Vida, Celine, and Grandmother are just as much to thank for that. But seeing as it led to this moment, I suppose I could stand to be a little prouder about it.
Emma, we both know I'm the sacrifice. There's no telling how tomorrow's battle will go. In other words, this might be the last night we spend together. So I wanted to thank you, and also to tell you something. I love you, Emma. Not just as a friend, and not as the witch who guided me. You're kind, sincere. There's nothing in the world you wouldn't do for those precious to you. To be honest, sometimes it makes me want to keep you all for myself.
I feel the same way, Rean. I want to be more than just a benevolent witch. I want to be that special someone in your life.
Your perfume. It's Aaron flower. You said elevates our feelings toward each other, right? You wore it just for me, didn't you? Thank you.
Perhaps, but you didn't need to bring it up. Oh, you always find ways to make me blush.
There they go. Almost if by magic.
Yes, there's no greater magic than that found in moments like these.
Fee!
You really came. Almost thought I dreamt it up for a sec. We've got tons of girls to choose from. So, why choose me, you know? Just didn't think it was possible is all.
Hey now, give yourself a little more credit, Fee. I know I've treated you like a kid all this time, but... well, I'm the sacrifice. Who knows what'll end up happening tomorrow? This might end up being the last night we have together. So if there's ever a right time to tell you my answer, it's now.
Okay. I'm ready. Go for it.
I love you, Fee. Not just as a friend, and not as an older brother either. The man I am loves the woman you've become.
I love you too, Rean. I want you to be more than just my friend. More than just part of my family. I want you as someone I can proudly present to the boss. Someone I can someday start a family of my own with.
Winning them over might take some work, but it's work well worth putting in. Wow, they really went all out, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, and there's one more thing, Rean. Just so you know, I just turned 18. Today, actually.
What? Really? You should have said so sooner. I just thrown you a party or something.
Seriously? get a clue. Hmm?
Oh.
Rean!
Your Highness, no need to rush. You're right on time. Princess Alphen?
I'm sorry, Rean. I tried to hold myself back. Really, I did. I know I'm not the one who should be standing here with you tonight, and yet, I couldn't stop myself from taking advantage of your kindness. The fact that you're here alone must mean that you and Elise aren't...
So you knew. You're right, and I've already called her to apologize. I'll speak with her again tomorrow morning. Please, don't misunderstand, Your Highness. I'm not the kind of person who keeps his feelings bottled up inside. Certainly not tonight, of all nights. No one compares to you. Not even Elise. Honestly, I can't believe someone as amazing as you would even consider someone like me. But still, I wanted you here with me, in what may very well be our last night together.
Rean? Rean? Oh, Rean! You have no idea how happy it makes me to hear that. I'm sorry, Elise. I'm so sorry.
It's going to be okay. Elise will understand. Besides, I'm the sacrifice. There's no way of knowing what will happen in tomorrow's battle, and the fact that you're the princess poses its own set of hurdles for us. I don't want to rush into anything while we're still so unsure of what the future holds.
It's alright. I understand. Just being here in your arms is more than enough.
They really went all out, didn't they?
So it seems. By the way, Rean, I have just one single request to make of you.
Anything.
Call me by my name. No more princesses. No more your highnesses. That's all I ask.
Of course, Alphen. Tomorrow, we fight for the Empire's future, together.
Right. Together.
Instructor Rean!
There you are, Muse. You know you didn't have to run all this way.
Perhaps, but I wouldn't want to waste your time. After all, now that the party is over, you surely have none to waste before your little rendezvous. You and your beloved, locked tight in a secret tryst, while I lay in bed alone, face buried in a tear-stained pillow.
Hey now, that's...
So, who's the lucky lady? Alisa? One of your other classmates, perhaps? Of course, I mustn't discount Instructor Toa or Sarah. Oh my! Don't tell me it's Yuna! Or maybe even Elise? Instructor Rean? Well, regardless, I'm glad I was able to be this close to you, even for a little while.
For once, you've got it all wrong. I'm not meeting with anyone after this. No tryst, no secret rendezvous, nothing.
What? What? What are you thinking? There are so many others out there who would give anything to be here with you. Too many to count. Tomorrow is our final battle. You should be spending tonight with someone special. So, why? Why bother at all with the empty words of a rotten girl like me?
Honestly, I hesitated a bit at first, and yet, I still called out to you over anyone else. I suppose I wanted, most of all, to make sure you were at ease, given everything that's going to happen tomorrow. No, who am I kidding? The truth is, I just wanted to see your face.
Instructor Rean. I had always thought that you'd already seen through my act. I thought that no matter how much I flattered or teased, it would never mean anything more to you than just...
Well, I'm a man, aren't I? I can only take so much teasing and beguiling before I start to crack. And now that I know the worries and struggles you go through, the determination behind everything you do, is it really so unbelievable that I might think of you as something more than a student?
I can't believe it. You really... My heart... It feels... like it's going to explode. I just can't help myself.
That's understandable. Feelings aren't pieces you can play on a board, after all. Teaching you that alone is more than enough to make my choice worth it.
That's not fair at all. You're the adult here. You should know better than to toy with a young maiden's heart.
Sorry, that was a little much, huh? But for tonight, we're still teacher and student. I need to make sure I don't cross that line yet.
What do you mean, yet? I never imagined you'd turn the tables on me like this, Instructor.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised too. Sorry if it was unexpected. I hope...
God damn it! I love you!
Alisa!
Rean!
I'm glad you came. For a moment, I thought you weren't going to show.
I'm sorry.
I see. Then you don't...
Oh no, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, when all you've done is your best. And I'm only realizing now how stupid I've been acting this whole time.
Alisa. You don't need to think of it like that. You did what you had to. I'm the sacrifice, Alisa. No one knows how tomorrow might turn out. This might be our last chance to talk. I don't want either of us to have any regrets. That's why I asked you to meet me here.
Rean.
Elisa, I need to tell you how I feel.
Wait. Please, let me say it first. This time, for real. I'm going to be brave, so please. I love you. Maybe it's not fair after I was so wishy-washy about my feelings. But I can't give you up. I just can't. I want you, Rean. Here, with me.
Elisa. I feel exactly the same. I want to be with you too, Elisa.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, almost like a dream.
Rean, I'd like to stay with you tonight. Would that be okay?
Of course, the whole night through, until dawn breaks.
Instructor Rean!
Hey, Altina. You're right on time.
Why? Why me, of all people?
Huh?
I spoke with Leonora just before coming to meet you. I must have been acting strangely. She noticed I was upset and offered some advice. As it turns out, all these feelings swirling around in my heart, they're...
I see. Sounds like you've already figured it out.
Then why? Why did you call me here? This could be your last night alive. So why waste your time on some pale imitation? A fake who can't even understand her own feelings. It's not too late to call someone else. Someone who truly matters to you.
Honestly, I hesitated at first, but in the end, I chose to call you. That was my decision. I thought it was more important than anything that I responded to those feelings of yours. We first met as enemies, but it wasn't long before I found out what a good person you really were. Then, after you started helping me with my orders, something about you started to change. And ever since I became your instructor, your growth has been nothing short of spectacular. You've well exceeded my expectations, so much that I find myself captivated by how far you've come.
It seems that even someone as dependable as you has a vulnerable side. So, during those moments of weakness, I want to be the one to protect you.
That's the reason I chose you. It may seem trivial, but it's more than enough for me. So let me tell you this, Altina. You're no fake. Not now, and not ever. You're going to keep on growing and growing, and then before you know it, you'll have surpassed even Milliam. Is that enough to convince you?
It struck... Rean!
There they go. Perfect timing, huh?
Agreed. It's strange. A year ago, seeing this wouldn't make me feel a thing. But now, everything feels different. Now, this sight is so beautiful, I could almost cry.
Oh, Tina. I'm honored you feel this way about me. Really, I am. However, I'm an adult, and your instructor no less. So as long as that's the case, my duty is first and foremost to watch over you until you graduate. But if you still feel the same at the end of all that, I'll give you my answer then, okay?
Yes, I understand completely. As your student, and as your partner too. So, no matter what comes our way, I'll always be here by your side, forever.
Rean!
No need to rush, Elise. I'm not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere? I was afraid you'd be gone already. I mean, don't you already have someone else to meet?
Not at all. Honestly, at first I hesitated to call, but in the end I knew I had to go through with it. You were honest with me, so now I have to be honest with you. More than anything.
I'm ready for your answer. Whatever it is, all I want is the truth.
Of course. I'll give you no less. You'll always be my little sister. That much will never change. 14 years ago, when we first met, you looked at me with those innocent eyes of yours. And even though I'd lost my memory, at that moment, I vowed to protect you my whole life. You're my one and only sister. It fell to me to make sure you were happy above all else.
Thank you. I understand. You don't need to say any more.
I wasn't finished. Once you told me how you felt, my whole world spun. I didn't know how to react. But still, I was happy. That much I knew for sure.
What do you...
I'm the sacrifice, Elise. We don't know what'll happen to me after tomorrow's battle. You know that as well as I do. More than anything, I want you to be with someone who makes you happy. The more I thought about it, the more I wondered if I could even be the best person for you. Even before all this, I'd always resented my own weakness, as a swordsman, as an instructor, as a man. Honestly, I find it kind of appalling how lost I got in my own self-loathing. So now, I just don't know what to do.
Oh, Rean!
Whoa, didn't you just hear anything I said?
I don't care that you even considered it as more than I could ever have hoped for. It's like you said, there's no need to rush. As long as you know how I feel, that's more than enough for me. It's so beautiful.
It sure is. We have a lot to talk about tonight. About Mom and Dad and Ymir. and where we go from here.